Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah. Can you all turn on your video, please? Can you all hear me properly?
Yes,
Am I
ma'am.
audible to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Kindly turn on your video. We'll start today's session. As I'm not keeping so well, I regret to inform you that I will not be able to turn on my video. So kindly cooperate, but I hope you can hear me clearly, as well as the slides I'm going to share. I'll be sharing the slides shortly. So by that time, kindly turn on your videos, everyone. Sorry. Yeah, Rohit. I think I can see so many new people in the club today. Shrutika Aishwarya Patil. Yeah, kindly turn on your video. Saksham, Sohan, Sujan, turn on your videos fast. Raj, turn on your videos fast. All right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another English class. I hope you all are doing good. For the last few days, we've been learning about the different rules associated with different parts of speech. Okay, we have learned the rules associated with what all things we have learned so far. Somebody tell me. Om, tell me better. Rules regarding which all topics we've covered.
Besides and hello,
Yeah.
are you here to able, ma'am?
Little bit different disturbance, but still okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Phrases of time between and among and
I'm
beside
just
and
asking the main heading, Om, from the very first class till now. What are we learning? Rules associated with heading क्या है? बताओ जल्दी.
a preposition, ma'am.
Yes, preposition. उसके पहले क्या सीखा हमने? We started with what? Pranav Darkunde.
Conjunction.
Conjunction, preposition. Before that,
Classification of verbs.
classification of verbs. So subject verb agreement we have seen. Yes. Okay, so different rules associated with parts of speech such as verb, preposition, conjunction. These are all things we are seeing. Why are we seeing the rules? Because so many new people are here again. I'm just repeating. In your SPI exam, you will get a section called Spot the Errors. In order to clear that session, you need to know the basic rules associated with these things. You will have a session called Synonyms, where you have to find the correct meaning. You'll have a session called Antonyms, where you have to find the opposites from the option. That and all, you have to learn it by your own. To learn the synonyms and antonyms, that is something that you have to do it by your own. We will give you by the end of this course, we will be giving you the materials of previous year question papers and all those things. So you can go through it. Each word, its opposites meaning, you have to go through. But Spot the Errors is a session where you need to have a basic understanding about the grammatical rules. Then only you can clear the Spot the Error session. All right. That's why we've been learning different rules all these days. So far, we have covered verb, conjunction, preposition, etc. So today, we are going to see different rules that are associated with nouns. All right. Over to screen sharing. Let's see what are the different things that is associated or different things that you need to watch out while dealing with nouns. Over to screen sharing. Yeah, kindly keep your mics mute, everyone. Yeah. Can you all see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I see Nishant's
Yes, ma'am.
message. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Nishant. I am feeling better, kind of. Not very better, but fine. Thank you for asking. Yeah. All right. So now, what is noun basically? This is a definition which you've been learning since your fifth standard or something. Noun is the name of a person, place, or thing. You all know the definition very well. What are the different kinds of noun? Common noun, proper noun, material noun, collective noun, abstract noun. See, while learning this, we'll feel that, हाँ, इतना symbol है, इतना बोलने के लिए क्या है? लेकिन you should have a thorough understanding. एक अच्छा सा base इधर आपको होना है. Each noun, एक word आपके पास लेते हैं तो मिलते हैं तो question में देखते हैं तो you should know that which category it belongs to. अगर वो कॉमन नाउन है क्या, प्रॉपर नाउन है क्या, या मटेरियल है, कल्पिव है, एब्स्ट्रैक्ट है, immediately you should be able to point it out. So common nouns are example देखो, boy, girl, fan, chair. मतलब उसके नीचे कुछ आते. Okay, boys commonly a group of human beings को बोलते हैं boy, a group of human beings को बोलते हैं girl, a group of things that used to give us breeze, especially to make us cool, is known as fan. Chair is something that we used to sit. It can be plastic chair, it can be a bench, it can be a wooden chair, it can be a cement bench or cement chair or whatever it is. Okay, anything that we used to sit is known as chair. Anything that gives us breeze or makes the room cool is fan. Girl, that's a group of anyone is a girl who is a female, and boy likewise. So they have a common, and there are different, or they comes under this set. Proper noun is that is very, very specific to that person. If I say, let me take an example. Sohan Chavan of this particular class bolte hai to he is the only noun. Sohan Chavan is a proper noun. Sohan Chavan gives the identity of Sohan. Okay. Raj Chondale. Okay, that's the proper identity of that particular person. So these are all proper nouns. India. And dekho, I have just given you in order to clarify your. If chair is common noun, Nilkamal chair is a proper noun. Chair mein Nilkamal, one of the company. Hope you know this. If fan is a common noun, Usha fan is a proper noun. Okay, वो बहुत सारा फैन है, वो फैन में स्पेसिफिकली एक फैन का नाम हम लेते हैं तो that is when it becomes proper noun. Now the third one is material noun. Material noun is kind of easy to find out. Any material thing. Okay, material से materialistic thing. Gold, coal is a material, wheat is a material, rubber is a material that exists as a material, that is known as material noun. Collective noun. Okay, collective noun, anything that appears as a group of people को हम, or group of something को हम क्या बोलते हैं, it's called as collective. Army, group of soldiers. Police is a group of that particular designated people. Mob means crowd को बोलते हैं a mob. Large झुंड के लिए बोलते हैं हम mob. Crowd is the same. Parliament, politicians that their meeting is known as parliament. Fleet, group of ship को बोलते हैं हम fleet. Flock, group of birds को हम बोलते हैं flock. Now, that is called collective noun. These are the different examples of collective noun. Coming towards the last type, abstract noun. What do you mean by the word abstract? Something which we cannot touch, something which we cannot weigh, something which we cannot break. ऐसे वाला चीज को हम बोलते हैं abstract. Love is an abstract noun. Can anybody see love? Can anybody ask, give me half kg of love? Or can anybody slice love? No. same fear, but ye hai andar hai, but nobody can see it. It's just being expressed by different emotions. So love, fear, tiredness, mercy. Mercy means daya, strength, mazboot, innocence. Innocence means बहुत innocent person means बोलते हैं ना बेचारी लोग, that kind of innocence, very poor in mind and heart. Okay, so all these things are something which is the characteristics of a person, but we cannot see it, or we cannot touch it, like wood called material noun jaise or person jaise, we cannot touch it. Such things are known as abstract noun. Okay, moving on to the next slide. Now that we have seen all these 5 types of noun, I would like you to take out this column. Okay, first page take out करने का जरूरी नहीं था, because it is here, that's why. This column I would like you to take out. ऐसे रखते हैं तो in one shot you will understand the rules related to it. Types, that is what is seen on the first line. Then examples have been given. Then rules associated with each noun. So each common के नीचे वो 3 rules है, वो common noun का rules है. Proper का नीचे एक ही rule है, material 2, collective में 3, abstract में 1. Okay, please write it fast everyone. Om Suryavanshi, are you able to see the screen clearly better?
Yes, ma'am. Able to see.
Saksham, can you see the screen clearly?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So then Chaitya Gaikwad, whoever it is, maybe it's something wrong with your network connection. Kindly check your connection. Please raise your hands or let me know in some way that you have finished writing this. Please make it fast. All right, most people have finished or somebody said they have taken screenshot. So I encourage everybody who has the uh, anybody who has this facility, they cannot take, who doesn't have this facility of taking screenshot, please let me know. But I think in most of the phones and everything, it's available. Even in laptop, it is possible. So we could save so much of time if we take a screenshot. Okay, moving on to the next slide. For that, I'll just say. So this slide says that common noun, young children and lower animal takes neuter gender. Okay, what do you mean by neuter gender? Oh, somebody's mic is on unmute. Who's this? Harshal. Okay. Young children and lower animal takes neuter gender. Now, what do you mean by neuter gender? See, if it's a male, the gender we'll use is always represented by he, pronoun will be. If it's a female, it is she. Now, neuter gender means it is represented by the word it. All right, it, it. So, young children and animals, when you say something about them, you will always represent by the gender it. Right? The baby is crying, it needs milk. Okay, we will not use the baby is crying, he or she needs milk. हम नहीं बोल सकते बेबी है तो बेबी को हम कौन सी जेंडर यूज करेंगे न्यूटर जेंडर एंड व्हाट इज न्यूटर जेंडर it it सिमिलरली हम पपी के बारे में बोलते थे डॉग पपी द पपी इज crying, it must have been hurt. Okay, so that is all how we use neuter gender with young children and lower animals. Masculine gender is used for strong noun, non-living. Masculine gender मतलब क्या है? Male usage of noun like he and all. Even in non-living things, strong noun है. For example, the thunderstorm or very ferocious thing, very loud and big and ऐसा वाला चीज हम masculine gender से ही बोल सकते हैं. Especially in poems and all, you know how the poets define nature's beauty and make it connected to he and she and all. So if the poet wants to say something about the thunderstorms and very strong thing, he can always use he. Similarly, he wants to say something very beautiful, silent, soft, graceful. ऐसे वाला चीज को बोलते हैं तो they can always use she. Okay, moonlight के बारे में कुछ बताने हैं तो she gender is used to moon. Okay, sun वगैरह बोलते हैं तो he. Alright, so that is the different rules associated with common noun. Proper noun में एक rule है, it can be sometimes used as common noun. sometimes proper noun common noun जैसे यूज करेंगे. मतलब क्या है? इफ आपके क्लास में एक बच्चा है, एक बॉय है, बहुत अच्छा सा क्रिकेट खेलते, okay, so you will say that he is the Virat Kohli of our class, or he is the Virat Kohli of our team. Okay, he is the Sachin of our team. So Sachin is actually a proper noun. Okay, Sachin. Just a second. Sachin Tendulkar is actually a proper noun. That proper noun is being given to one of the boys who plays very nicely like him. Okay, so that is when we say that a proper noun like Sachin Tendulkar is being applied as a common noun for us any set of boy who plays well just like Sachin. Okay, somebody who writes poems or literature so well, somebody who's good in writing English literature or something. So you can say that he or she is the Shakespeare of our class. Why? Because he's so good in English. So Shakespeare is actually the proper noun. It's the name of a person who lived long before and was a very pro in English literature. So one of your classmates who just is so good in English literature has been compared to Shakespeare, and you've been taken that Shakespeare proper noun as the common noun for everyone who is good in English. Understand? That is what this rule says. It can be sometimes used as a common noun. Coming to material nouns, please. Articles are not used before material nouns. बहुत बहुत ध्यान से सुनना है. Articles are not used before material nouns. मतलब क्या है? Article मतलब क्या है? English language में article बोलते हैं तो क्या है? A and the. Okay, these are the three articles, A and the. हम ये material noun बोलने के समय मतलब gold, silver, coal, wheat, rubber, any materialistic thing. इसे
Iron.
material, हाँ, yes, मेटीरियल नाउन बोलने के समय उसके सामने हम कभी नहीं आर्टिकल्स नहीं डालेंगे. अ गोल्ड इज वेरी कॉस्टली नहीं बोलेंगे. वी हैव अ व्हीट इन आवर हाउस नहीं बोलेंगे. वी हैव व्हीट इन आवर हाउस. वी हैव अ राइस इन आवर हाउस नहीं बोलेंगे. तो ए एंड द मेटीरियल नाउन के सामने हम नहीं यूज करेंगे. Also, next rule क्या है? In material noun का rule बहुत important है. Next, you will get questions to answer. Then you have to remember this. Material nouns हम plural में कभी नहीं use करेंगे. I have
Minute.
lots of golds in my house.
ये करते हो
Using in between. I have lots of golds in my house. ऐसा नहीं बोलेंगे. क्यों? क्योंकि गोल्ड एक मटेरियल नाउन है. मटेरियल नाउन हम प्लूरल में नहीं बोल सकते. I have lots of gold in my house. I have lots of rice in my house. Rices, wheats, rubbers, ऐसा नहीं बोलते. Okay, material के बारे में बोलने के समय we will not use it in here. Collective noun में क्या है rules? Collective noun usually take a singular pronoun and a singular auxiliary verb. When common noun मतलब army is in action. Okay, army बहुत सारा सोल्जर्स का एक झुंड है. फिर भी आर्मी के बाद हम ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब क्या यूज किया? आर्मी आर नहीं यूज किया. आर्मी इज रेडी फॉर एक्शन. द पुलिस इज रेडी फॉर द एक्शन. पुलिस आर नहीं बोलते, आर्मी आर नहीं बोलते. जैसे कलेक्टिव नाउन के बाद हम सिंगुलर ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब यूज करेंगे. ऑल्सो सिंगुलर प्रोनाउन. When common noun takes different, when collective noun takes CM is collective noun. When collective noun takes different directions, it takes plural pronoun and plural auxiliary. Okay, that is a twist to the rule said above. Usually, collective noun बोलने के समय we will use singular pronoun and singular auxiliary verb. लेकिन वो अलग-अलग चीज के बारे में collective nouns decide और bifurcate हो जाते हैं. तो that is when it takes a plural pronoun and a plural auxiliary verb. Okay. For example, the jury. Jury means क्या है? Jury. Jury is a collective. What do you mean by jury? A set of judges. Judges के वो group को बताते हैं jury. So jury एक decision लिया. वो decision में उनको different comments दा. So जो decisions that juries ने लिया उसमें एक bifurcation हुआ. The decision taken by the jury has different opinions. So when it takes different directions, it takes plural pronoun and also plural auxiliary word. Then collective noun always takes neuter gender, that is it or its. So collective noun use करने के समय हम neuter gender के बारे में मैं इधर बताया. Neuter gender मतलब क्या है? It और its. इसको बताते हैं neuter gender. Collective noun neuter gender ही use करेंगे. Abstract feeling में thankfully only one rule. What is that? Abstract feeling कभी नहीं हम plural में use करेंगे. आपको जानता है. Love. I have lots of loves. Okay. Tirednesses, mercies. It's a unnecessarily we will not use it in plural. Okay. As a noun. As a verb, yes. She loves me. That is not noun. That is love is used as a verb. उधर हम yes डालेंगे, not to show the plurality, that is to show the verb. She singular है, इसलिए love के साथ हमने s डाला. She loves me. That is okay. But when love is used as a plural feeling, love is so good. ऐसे नहीं बोलते. Love is so good. Okay, God is love. God is loves नहीं बोलते. God is love. So when love is used as a plural, we will not use s with it. Okay. Yeah. We will not use it as a plural when we use it as a noun. Yeah. Rules, when we just learn like this, you will be wondering what is this rule, so many rules. But once you start solving the questions, you will understand why you are learning so much of rules. Again, noun rules. When to use singular form in noun, when to use plural form in noun. Units of counting, pair, dozen, score, thousand, when used after numbers or when quantity is mentioned, we will use it in singular form. ये देखो, ये पेज का मतलब क्या है? ध्यान से सुनो. I have given two columns. One first column is known as singular form and second column is known as plural form. Which singular form? Which plural form? क्या का singular form? Plural form. Noun. Okay. कब हम सिंगुलर फॉर्म में यूज करते हैं नाउन, कब हम प्लूरल फॉर्म में यूज करेंगे. ओके, सिंगुलर फॉर्म में कब यूज करेंगे? 1 2 3 4 पॉइंट्स इधर बता. ऑल दीज सिचुएशन में हम नाउन सिंगुलर फॉर्म में यूज करेंगे एंड इधर 1 2 3 दिस 3 सिचुएशन में हम नाउन प्लूरल फॉर्म में यूज करेंगे. ओके, फर्स्ट लेट्स सी व्हेन ऑल वी हैव टू यूज द नाउन इन सिंगुलर फॉर्म. Units of counting, pair, dozen, score, thousand when used after numbers, when quantity is mentioned, we will use it in singular form. 10 pair, 5 dozen, 5 lakh, 10 crore. Examples देखो, then you will understand. Counting, unit of counting है. Pair मतलब क्या है? 2. Dozen मतलब क्या है? Lakh, that is 1 lakh, you know, an amount. Okay, crore, that is an amount. Units and an amount, ये dozen, ये सब mention करने के समय we will never use in plural form. We will always use it. 10 pairs हम नहीं बोल सकते 10 pair. 5 dozens हम नहीं बोल सकते 5 dozen. 5 lakhs rupees नहीं बोलते 5 lakh rupees. I have 10 crores rupees नहीं बोल सकते I have 10 crore ऐसे बोल सकते. आफ्टर नंबर्स के बाद है. सो यू विल बी आस्किंग मैम इंग्लिश में पेयर्स है, डजन्स है, लैक्स है, देन व्हाई आर यू सेइंग दैट वी कैन नॉट यूज इट. ये देखो इधर क्वांटिटी मेंशन करने के बाद ये देखो सिंपली पेयर्स है तो इट्स ओके, लेकिन 10 आया, 10 आने के बाद पेयर पेयर ही रहना है, पेयर्स नहीं रहना है. चलो देखो 5 आया इसलिए 5 डजन. Simply there is a word called dozens in English. There is no problem. But अगर एक number उसके सामने आते हैं तो this has to remain singular. 5 आया इसलिए this is lakh, 10 आया इसलिए there is crore. Okay. Second one, if the noun does the work of an adjective, example, 15-year-old boy, 100 rupee note, 5 mile race. ये देखो इधर क्या होता है, noun adjective जैसे act करेंगे. Now, what do you mean by this adjective? Anything that specifies a noun is known as adjective. हमारा noun को कुछ speciality देता है. Tall boy, tall is an adjective. Short girl, short is an adjective. Dark boy, dark is an adjective. Black pen, black is an adjective. So वो noun को सामने कुछ speciality हम डालेंगे को बोलते हैं adjective. Okay. So sometimes if the noun itself will work as an adjective. Okay, इस टाइम ये भी हम singular form यूज करेंगे. ये देखो 15 साल का लड़का, a boy who is 15-year-old, हम कैसे बताएगा 15-year-old boy. A note which is 100 rupee, 100 rupee note. A race which is 5 miles, 5 mile race. Okay, so इधर 5 mile, 100 rupee, 15-year-old, ऐसे समय भी हम सिंगुलर फॉर्म यूज करेंगे. 100 rupees note हम नहीं बोलेंगे. That is what I'm trying to say. 100 rupee note. He has covered a 5 miles race नहीं बोलेंगे. इधर 5 है तो 10 है तो या 100 है तो भी adjective जैसे 100 mile race. A race of 5 miles ऐसे बोल सकते हैं, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. फ्री स्ट्रक्चर जैसे a race of 5 miles, उधर miles कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. लेकिन इसके अलावा वो 5 miles सामने देते तो हम miles नहीं बोलेंगे, 5 mile race. A note of 100 rupees, that's okay. लेकिन वो उल्टे करने के समय 100 rupee लो. A boy of 15 years, then years is okay. लेकिन वो सामने लेते हैं तो 15-year-old boy, years old नहीं है, 15-year-old boy. समझ में आया क्या? Okay. Next, all subjects, maths, science, gymnastics, news, innings, rallies, name of the books, all used in singular. All the disease ending with F and all the subject, हमेशा maths, sciences, newses, inningses ऐसे नहीं बोलते. ऐसे end करने वाला सब subject in that case. अब देखो सब subject के अंत में कैसे इंग्लिश के अंत में एस नहीं है, फिर भी हम इंग्लिशस नहीं बोल सकते. ओके, हर सब्जेक्ट सिंगुलर में ही बोलेंगे. अनकाउंटेबल नाउन्स आर यूज्ड इन सिंगुलर ओनली. अनकाउंटेबल नाउन्स, हम जो नाउन्स उनको काउंट नहीं कर सकते वो नाउन्स भी हम सिंगुलर में ही बोल सकते. इंफॉर्मेशन, I know so many people always say the word I got lots of information. Information से एक वर्ड अंग्रेजी में नहीं है. Information से एक वर्ड अंग्रेजी में नहीं है. It's always information. बहुत बहुत ध्यान दे दो, आपको क्वेश्चन मिलेंगे. She got lots of information. Wrong. What is wrong? Information कभी नहीं बोलेंगे. इतना सारा information आपको मिलते हैं तो भी इंग्लिश में एक ही वर्ड है information. It will not have informations kind of plural. Hair, hair हम बोलते I have lost so much of hairs नहीं बोलते हैं. इतना भी आप के सिर से जाते हैं तो भी हम बोलते I have lost lot of hair. Hairs नहीं बोल सकते. Oh, I have so many luggages हम usually बोलते हैं ना, लेकिन इंग्लिश में luggage का plural luggages नहीं बोल सकते. I have lots of furniture in my house. Wrong. Furniture हमेशा furniture है. Similarly, English में 26 alphabets है. नहीं, English में 26 alphabet है. Alphabet plural नहीं बोल सकते. I have lots of wheat to make chapati. No, I have lots of wheat. I have lots of rices. No, rice. Stationaries. No, stationery. Baggage. Words इसका plural है, लेकिन when it's used as an uncountable noun, then it is always used in singular form. Okay. Okay. Units of counting when, no, then all we are using it in plural form. Units of counting when quantity exact number is not mentioned. ये देखो, इसका just exist है ये plural form में. मैंने इधर बोला 10 pair 5 dozen 5 lakh. ऐसे dozen pair lakh crore के सामने एक number आ जाते हैं तो उधर singular है. लेकिन सोचो उधर number कुछ नहीं है. Then we can always use thousands of, dozens of, pairs of. इसका फर्क क्या है पता है? 1000 के सामने एक नंबर आते हैं तो वो 1000 बन जाएगा इमीडिएटली. डजन्स के सामने एक नंबर आते हैं तो डजन बन जाएगा. लेकिन अगर नंबर उसके सामने नहीं है तो यू कैन यूज इट इन प्लूरल फॉर्म. नेक्स्ट वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट है, वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. ऐसे जो वर्ड्स है, scissors, spectacles, arms, jeans, police, cattle, these nouns are always used in plural and takes a plural auxiliary verb. ये सब plural auxiliary verb use करेंगे, मतलब are, have, ऐसे plural auxiliary verb मतलब are, have, etc, where, etc. और plural noun है. Okay, by default it is plural. Scissors are, scissors is नहीं है, scissors are. Spectacles have, arms have, jeans, these are all plural जैसे यूज करेंगे. जीन्स एक ही पहन है तो भी हम जीन्स प्लूरल जैसे कंसिडर करेंगे. ओके, कैटल, ग्रुप ऑफ शीप को बोलते हैं कैटल. ग्रुप ऑफ काउ को बोलते हैं कैटल. ओके, all these things we will use as naturally as plural form. Rations, orders, etc. are used plural when they are issued or distributed. Rations are distributed. Ration are distributed नहीं बोलेंगे, rations are distributed. Orders have been given. Okay, previous year में NDA में भी एक क्वेश्चन आया 2 साल पहले. Orders have been issued. Order has been issued नहीं बोलते, orders have been issued. Why? Because these are words which naturally take an S. Plural form में ही exist करते हैं. Orders, rations वगैरह. Please take a screenshot of this fast. Okay, it's last 1 minute. I am winding up the session today here. Okay, kindly take this screenshot. We will meet you tomorrow again. Okay, sorry that we are winding it up a little early as I'm not feeling so well. So tomorrow we will see again. Please take this screenshot. We will continue tomorrow. Thank you.